Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yacht Crafter. My name's Julie and today is Sunday. So Sunday is Whip and Chat. So I have decided today to bobbinate some floss. I've had some threads that needed bobbinating for a while, and then I ordered some more floss the other day that came yesterday that also needs bobbinating, and then I need to sort through my boxes and put them back into number groups and yeah, get my boxes organised. So firstly, I want to start with a big thank you to Amanda for the lovely email that I received this morning. So thank you very, very much to Amanda. But then I was looking on my YouTube and somebody had left a comment on one of my unboxings. One of the unboxings for the companies that I'm reviewing. And yeah, to say a bit of a keyboard warrior, wasn't a very nice comment. It was kind of along the lines of I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what it's used for, and words to the effect of I'm sure I was smarter before I watched this video. So yeah, not a very nice comment, but I did reply back, and yes, I was quite polite and apologised that if I didn't explain what the products were properly and how to use them properly. So I just wrote out a long reply just along the lines of, yes, these are diamond paintings and yeah, how to do them. So pull the cover back, follow in the code, place the diamonds on, and yeah, so it was just the bit that when they said I'm sure I was a little bit smarter before I watched this video. So but yeah, keyboard warriors. So yes, I was all full of after Amanda's email, and then yeah, reading the YouTube comment kind of deflated me, so I'm feeling a bit blah today. So yeah, I'm not diamond painting, I'm not stitching. I've just decided to do a little bit of bobbinating, and then yeah got quite a bit on the box here, and then I've got another bag just to the side here, so it'll keep me busy for a while. So but yeah, let's get into today's video. So what have I, excuse me, I've started with hiccups now. What have I been up to? So 7, 8, oops, that didn't write properly, but never mind. Sorry for my arm in the way, but yeah, I'm just using my little windy tool. Oops. And now nothing seems to want to work for me. There we go, we got it in the end. Oh, goodness me. So right, let's get into Monday. So Monday morning, had my coffee, did my jobs, got all my jobs out of the way, and then I started stitching. So I was cross stitching on Autumn Favourites up until lunchtime, and then for lunch I had a cheese sandwich and then some what they call stackers. They're the off-brand Pringles, you know, they're the same curved crisp. So I had some stackers, and then in the afternoon I was back working on Autumn Favourites. So I was stitching on that up until pet feeding time, which is about 2 o'clock. So I've got a couple of hours of stitching. Now I've got a knot. Then I did a recording. I did a recording for a review. It was a Spell Queen unboxing, so I did that. Then I sorted out editing and uploading that to YouTube and left it private until I could sort out the description box and the thumbnail. So I did that, and then for tea we had some beef stew left over, so we had that in some giant Yorkshire puddings for our tea. Now this don't want to go in. Why don't this one want to go in? What's going on? I've got everything falling. There we go. And now the stickers come off, but never mind, I can sort that out afterwards. Nothing seems to want to go right today. So yes, we had some leftover beef stew in giant Yorkshire puddings. Then in the evening, when I came up here, I did a little bit more stitching on Autumn Favourites. I think I had an hour or two before we were due to go live with the Disney Dollhouse. So about 6:30 I went into StreamYard and we did the Disney Dollhouse live, and it was issue 43, and we were working some more on the draw, the Winnie the Pooh garden room. So we're doing some more of that. Then afterwards I was chatting with everybody a little bit, and then I came off the chat and I was watching a little bit of YouTube while I settled down in bed. So then on to Tuesday. So Tuesday, the same again. Had my coffee, sorted out the pets, and then I got to stitching. No, did I? No, I don't think I had any time in the morning, because once I sorted out the pets then it was lunchtime, so I didn't actually stitch on Tuesday morning. So for lunch again I had a cheese sandwich and some more stackers. Sorry, I'm just writing out this number. So I had that for lunch. Okay. Then in the afternoon I did stitch a little bit. I was working again on autumn favourites. I don't normally have this much trouble trying to bobbinate, but today I seem to be. So yeah, I was working on autumn favourites for a little bit in the afternoon. Then before tea I had time to do a recording, so I did another review company unboxing. Got it edited and uploading private to YouTube until I could sort out the description box. So then for tea we had pepperoni pizza, so we had that for tea. And then in the evening when I came up here, I think I stitched a little bit more on autumn favourites before I was helping Chris with her Eddie Stobart. So about 6:30 I went in, and while I was sat waiting for them to come in, yeah, I was sat waiting for them to come in. Dave came in and just said, Chris isn't very well today, so it's just you and me. So he was doing the issue for Chris. So yeah, we got the Eddie Stobart done for Chris, me and Dave. So we did that, and then afterwards we were chatting a little bit, and then I chatted with Dave a little bit after the show, but then I was in another live stream. I was in the Titanic, so I was helping with that one as well. So yeah, I was helping with the Titanic live stream with Geordie Dave, Dano and Mark, my husband. So I was doing that, and then afterwards I was chatting a little bit with everybody, and then I settled down to bed. I was watching a bit of YouTube before I actually went to sleep. then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday we had planned to go down into town. So yeah, had to make sure everybody was up, get Mark up with his coffee, and then make sure 2 teenage boys were up and out of bed. So yeah, that was a task in itself on Wednesday morning. But yeah, that was fun, to say the least. But yeah, we did go down into town, and we went all over. We went everywhere, to lots of different shops. We went to like a second-hand gadget shop. It's called CEX. So we called into there to see if there was anything that anybody saw, because yeah, we each had some Christmas money to spend and Christmas vouchers, and so the boys wanted to go and have a look. So did Mark. So we had a look in there to see what we could see. And then, like I said, we went all over. We went to Wilco's to get some pet bits that we needed. Hay and sawdust and dried food for the guinea pigs and rabbits. We picked up some treats for Ted. Then yeah, we were just sort of looking round, and we called in at the works because I got a voucher for Christmas, and one of the shops you could spend the voucher in was the works. So I picked up a diamond painting and a what are they called, portfolio, no, scrapbooking display book, ring one. Trying to find the end of this thread now. Where's it gone? End of the thread. Where is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my goodness. And now dropped it again. But never mind. Right, so yeah. My husband sneezing there. All the way from downstairs. But never mind. Right, so after we'd been round town and we got home, my husband said, right, I suppose you want to record a shopping haul video. So yeah, after I'd had a coffee and, you know, sort of dried off and warmed up a little bit, and yeah, all that stuff, I came up here and recorded. So I did that, went down and had some tea. We picked up a bakery tea, so I had a sandwich from Couplands, so I had that for my tea, and then when I came up here I was finishing off sorting the shopping haul video, and then I recorded the couple of magazines that I picked up, got that recorded and done, set all the videos to private until I could work out when to schedule them to release for you guys. So sorted out all of that, got those uploaded private to YouTube. What is going on with it? Why doesn't it want to go in? Is it going to go that way? Yeah. It's going to go in that way, but never mind. It's upside down. It doesn't matter. Find. End again. Why am I having so much trouble trying to find the end of these threads? I don't know. There. So, right. Right. So, after I'd done the magazines and got all them sorted out, I was watching Dano's Eddie Stobart live. I was watching that and moderating. Then I was looking at some of my Ada cloth that I have got, some Ada fabric that I got for Christmas, and seeing if certain patterns would fit onto the fabric, and what I might need to look at getting a bigger piece for, or a different coloured piece for. I was looking through the fabric that I got from my husband, the dyed like mottled, and seeing which colour would best suit the which pattern from I've forgotten. Tiny Modernist, I think. Let me just have a look. Let me find it in my phone. I'm about to tell you. Where is it now? I need to find it. That one. Yeah. I need to find the other one. The other picture shows it better. And what have I done with the other picture? Trying to find it. And now I can't find it. I can't find it now. What did I do with there? No, that still doesn't tell me. There. Yes, the Tiny Modernist, so the Stitch Witch. So yeah, it's in mainly black, so I don't think it really matters. But yeah, so it's this one. Obviously it's got green and orange in it. Excuse me. So yeah, her dress is green, and then there's orange for like the pumpkins, and her hair. So I think I've gone for one of the darker pieces. I think it's blues and purples, quite dark, but then the black will show up on it. And then I was looking at fabric for the Shannon Christine Loads of Love, and I've picked just a white Ada for that one. But then the piece that I measured is big enough to put the other piece on, the Love is in the Air. So I was looking at fabrics and getting sorted out. Then I have got a piece for the I've forgotten the designer now. Is it Carolyn Manning? She posted a free one called Arctic Blast. So again, I was measuring fabric and seeing what I could fit it on, and again I had another piece of white Ada that was big enough, and as most of you will know, I prefer to stitch on 14 count Ada. I have stitched on 16 count before, but yeah, I found that it really hurt my eyes because I wear just reading glasses to craft, so I might have to look into some different magnifiers. Mark did get me one of those headsets, but I find it really heavy on my face. So currently I have got one of the sort of magnifying things that you slot in, and I've taped it washi taped it to my reading glasses until I can pick up just some magnifiers like from the pound shop. I didn't get to look when we were in town the other day, But yeah, so I didn't manage to pick any up. Oops, getting all tangled. This one is so yeah. All that to say, I was sorting out fabric and make sure I had fabric for the projects and the upcoming projects. So the Loads of Love is coming up in February, I think. And then we've got another one. The teapots. Is it Le Petite? The teapots. It's titled Christmas Cups. It's the Le Petite Croix de Luce, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Got that coming in February as well, so I made sure I had fabric for both of those until before I started looking at like the Stitch Witch and other patterns. But yeah, so I got at least the fabric for those, and then I need to sort out and go through my threads because yeah, I need to make sure I've got my thread colours. Right, so yeah, like I said, I was sorting out fabric and everything like that then for the rest of Wednesday. So then on to Thursday. So Thursday morning again, coffee, pets, wash up. I did do a little bit of stitching. I worked on autumn favourites again for a little bit. Then it was lunch, so I had a cheese sandwich again and some stackers. So I did that for lunch. So, yep. Then in the afternoon, get this lined up. It won't line up again. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, so in the afternoon I was stitching on autumn favourites up until pet feeding time. So sorted out the pets, and then Mark needed to go around to the chemist to go pick up his repeats. So we went round there together, took the dog. Then when we got back, we sorted out what we were having for tea. Wasn't quite time to cook tea, but at least we knew what we were having, and it was a bits and bobs tea. So yeah, I had a bits and bobs tea. Mark and the boys had sausages, so they had sausages for their tea, and I had some bits and bobs, some chicken skewers, chicken balls, sausage rolls, spring rolls. So we have some party bits left in the freezer from over the Christmas period. So yeah, I just had some bits and bobs for my tea. Then in the evening I was stitching on the pre-printed giraffe pattern that I had. I was starting that for one of the ladies in Zoom is doing a palooza for autism awareness, so I started a giraffe for that, for her event, a stitched giraffe. I also have a diamond painting for that same event, but I started the stitched one I think the other day. Get rid of this knot, all tangled. Right. So yeah, I was stitching on the giraffe, and then I carried on stitching. No, I didn't actually. I started a new diamond painting in the craft and quiz. So it was a craft and quiz on Thursday, and I started the diamond painting of our group photograph, which was gifted to me from Partwork Upgrades, the company that I got the handmade craft mat, stitching mat. Yeah, they gifted me a diamond painting, so I started that in the craft and quiz, and I was doing the quiz this week, and we just carried on with the questions that I'd made up from our CDs and DVDs that we have at home, and it was movie songs, music from movies. So yeah, I think most of the ones that we did were like Disney movies that we did. So I give the title of a song and you've got to tell me what movie, what Disney movie it's from. So yeah, we did that on Thursday and everybody seemed to enjoy it, and yeah, we had some people humming in the background. Alex was humming away, and he was the only one humming. Me and Chris were just kind of concentrating on what we're doing, and she says, yeah, Alex says, yeah, I miss Gillian, my humming companion, because we hummed together in the last couple of shows when it came to music and things, so he was humming away, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. But Gillian couldn't be with us because she was at work, so Mark came on with us. He said he'd come in and make up the 4. So yeah, we're doing that in the craft and quiz. So that was the Thursday. So then I was chatting for a little bit, and then I came off and I went and watched Shalene's live floss tube. It was her floss tube lives, so I was watching that. Then I settled down into bed. I was watching a bit more YouTube, and then it went off to sleep. Then turn the page. So then on to Friday. So Friday morning, coffee, pets, wash up. Then I had to make sure Mark was up and awake. He had a doctor's appointment, having his bloods taken for his diabetes. Got a phone call saying that they needed to be checked again. He was due for his review. So yeah, that was Friday. Had his bloods taken, and he had his flu jab as well while he was there. So it was kind of a double appointment kind of thing, and I'm getting in a right mess with this floss. Keeps knotting up, and I don't know why it keeps knotting up. So here we go. Right, so after Mark got back from the doctors, we were sorting out some lunch. So what did we have for lunch? I still had some of those chicken balls left over from my tea a few days before, so I finished those off, had them for my lunch. Then in the afternoon I was sorting out the bedding, had a bath, and then I was sorting out the washing, getting all that on, sorting all that out. Then for tea we had bacon and egg butties. So yeah, really enjoyed those. bacon and egg butties for tea. So have that. Then after tea, when I came up here, I was diamond painting. I was doing the giraffe diamond painting for the event, so I was doing that. It's got lots and lots of ABs in it. All the background is AB, so it's a little slow going because I can't multi-place ABs for some reason. I don't know, they won't pick up in the multiplacer, so I'm having to single place every single one, and yeah, the background is all the white ABs, and then there is some ABs in the giraffe itself, but mainly the giraffe is just the standard diamonds, just the plain ones. So it is a little slow going, but I've not quite finished that first square that I started. But yeah, I'll get there with it. I'll get there. So while I was diamond painting, there was a couple of live streams on. So both were Horlicks. The first show was the camper van, and then his second show he started his wooden roller coaster that he got gifted for Christmas. So did those live streams. So 3, 8, 6, get that one. So yeah, I was watching those and moderating. So did that. Then afterwards I got into bed and I was watching some more YouTube before I went to sleep. Then on to Saturday. So what did I do yesterday? I was quite busy yesterday, so yeah, got up in the morning, had my coffee, sorted out the pets, and then I got on with my Saturday job, which is to clean the bathroom. So I was getting on with cleaning the bathroom and sorting all of that out. Right, so I've sorted out all the threads that were waiting. So next I have this big bag of threads to bobbinate, but I'm just going to stop with that for now and just catch you guys up the last couple of days. So yeah, the rest yeah, so for lunch, after I'd done the bathroom, I had some lunch. It was some mini party sausage rolls, so I had those for my lunch. And then in the afternoon I wanted to come in here and do a really good sort out. Diamond painting things everywhere, stitching things everywhere, things just thrown into drawers, and yeah, it needed a really good sort out. So I spent all afternoon and a little bit of the evening sorting out in here. So we had a set of the canvas drawers that nobody was using, so I'm using the drawers out of the unit, the fabric drawers. So yeah, I was sorting out everything. I've still got the plastic drawer unit at the end of my desk that you sometimes see in videos and live streams, the one that's got the big the printer on, but I don't have the little set of drawers under my desk anymore. I'm using the drawers out of that unit, but yeah, I'm not using it as a drawer unit. I'm just using the drawers out of it because I've got things organised and yeah, everything like that. So I stopped a little bit for tea. So for tea we had a microwave curry, microwave chicken korma. My husband did a couple of pita breads with it, so we had that for tea. And then when I came back up here, I was just finishing off some bits and bobs, so mainly stationery and accessories. So yeah, stationery, and then like diamond painting accessories, you know, pens and trays, and stationery like pens and rulers and highlighters and things like that. So I was finishing that off. So then Saturday evening there was a live show on with Horlicks and DS Models and Vintage. They're doing the recovery truck build together. They're doing a multi-stream. So they were doing that for a couple of hours. I think they started at 7 and finished about 10. So a few hours. Yeah, a few hours. Painting bits, putting bits together, and yeah, it's a really good show. Really therapeutic to listen to, you know, while you're doing your own project. You know, Dave even said, you know, while we're getting on with our build and doing our painting and bits, and it gives you scope, gives you room to do what you're doing. So if you're, you know, building along with us, if you're crafting and just listening, and you know, we'll come on every now and again and just describe what we're doing and painting this bit and putting this bit together. And so he said, yeah, it's a good stream to be getting on with whatever project you're doing. So that's what I did. What was I actually doing? I think I might have been stitching. I might have been doing a little bit more on my bee, the bee stamped kit. So I think I was doing a little bit of that, and then after I got into bed, I was watching a bit of YouTube before I actually laid down to go to sleep. So then today, got up today, it was quite late when I got up today. I think it was about 10:30, 11:15. Normally I'm up about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So yeah, I had like an extra hour in bed. Not intentional. I just, didn't wake up till that time. So yeah, got up this morning, had my coffee, sorted out the pets, washed up. Then there was a little bit of bits in the dryer to sort out and fold. I then came up for my bath, took my bits and pieces down to put in the washing machine, and then when I put my bits in, there was enough to put a load on, from bits left over from Friday. So put that on, got that done, and then I was starting on with Sunday dinner. So we were having spaghetti bolognese, so I just chucked everything in the slow cooker and just left it for a couple of hours. In between time I was just sorting out some more washing, get the washing dried that I'd already put on, folded and sorted, and there was no ironing this week. Either an ironing pile wasn't created or there just wasn't anything to iron. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there was no ironing to do. So then we got the pasta on for the spaghetti bolognese, or rather our youngest did, and then we sat and had Sunday dinner. So yeah, got Sunday dinner done, washed up. I then made a coffee and came up here to record for you guys. So I was getting all my cases out, getting my winder out, finding my bobbins, and came to record for you guys. So next week, I think I've already mentioned in my floss tube already, but I'll just mention it here. Starting on Monday, I think. Let's just check. Ow! Just stabbed myself with my planner. That's not a good thing to do. Oh, no, actually. Starting today, I should be starting stitching for the acrostic. I should be stitching Cup of Chia. So that is a Carolyn Manning, and I'm going to be working through my projects to start for the acrostic. So Cup of Chia is for my letter U. So I'm going to get off here, I'm going to get my stitching project out and get this uploaded for you guys to see. So I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.